Passion for Books. My name is Kim. Today I'm bringing you my goals for the year 2020. I cannot believe we are at the end of year 2019. That still is blowing my mind. But anyways, I have 8 goals that I would like to obtain or achieve through this next year of 2020. The first goal that I want to do is to continue to grow my channel. I am currently anywhere between 82 to 84 subscribers. That seems to be changing every other day. I was doing really good, and then some technical issues with my phone went on, so I lost several people, and then I started filming again. Gain 2 or 3, and then I lose. So it's kind of been on a little bit of a roller coaster here the last few weeks of December, but I am still amazed that people are subscribing to my channel and are watching my videos, and I'm very appreciative of those who do. I watch my content because when I started my channel, I didn't think anyone would actually watch any of my videos. Definitely has been an amazing experience this last year, and I just want to continue filming the content that I'm enjoying making, and I'm hoping you guys are enjoying watching, and again, just to keep my channel growing. So yeah, so that's my very first goal for the new year, is just to keep my channel relevant, keep it out there, and seeing what I can accomplish in this next year. The second goal that I have for myself is to create a budget for the books that are coming into my collection. Currently I have 2 boxes. They are $14.99 a piece. One of them is the Bookcase Club, which brings in 2 books into my collection, and the other is the Used Books Monthly subscription, which I get the $14.99 box, which brings in 4 mystery books that I don't know what I'm getting. So that's 6 new books every month that I'm right now coming in. So what I think I'm doing, so that's $30 there if you round it up to $15 each. That's around $30. And that gives me $20 that I can then choose other books that I know for sure that I'm getting and that I'm really truly interested in. One of the boxes I may discontinue. I'm going to give it one more shot, and then I will probably discontinue it, just because I haven't been as interested in the books that have been sent to me. And again, that is the downside or the chance you take when you get subscription services. You don't know what you're getting. So that one will maybe give me a little bit more leeway, and it doesn't mean that I have to spend the full $50 on them each month. It just gives me an idea. I don't want to go over this amount. So that is my next goal, is to do that per month, so I know how many books are coming in, and not to exceed what I want in my life, if that makes any kind of sense. So having a book budget is very important to me this next year, so I'm not taking in so many books that my physical TBR just explodes out of control, and I feel like it's creeping that direction, so that I can keep it under control. So that's goal number 2. So goal number 3 is to read at least 3 books a month. These last few months I have been borderline on becoming burned out on reading, which I'm an avid reader, and that to me blows my mind. That I would reach reader's burnout, but I feel like I'm getting that way, and I'm not wanting to read the books that I'm choosing, not because the books aren't good, but I've read so much that my brain just doesn't want to read anymore, so it's finding other outlets to give my brain a rest. So last few months I've been reading an average of around 10 books. One month I got up to 14 books. And it's just, I think it's just too much. Being a full-time teacher, this is a love of mine, and I don't want to kill that love by over reading and burning out on it. So goal number 3 is to read at least minimum 3 books. So my TBRs that I'm going to do for each month, I'll talk about 3 individual books that I want to focus my attention on. Most likely I'm going to read more books than 3, but I don't want these huge TBRs of listing 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 18 books and then expecting myself to read all of them. And that, not that I've ever felt bad about not reaching my goals for that month, but I want to set more realistic expectations for myself that I know I can do, and it's not so much pressure that I have to read X amount of books. So I think 3 books to focus on, and then if I have an Audible book that I'm reading that can count for that month, great. If I have an e-copy of a book because I'm reading off my Kindle, that's fine. But those are extras. Those aren't, the ones that I have to have this huge list of books. So hopefully that kind of makes some sense. So it gives me a little bit more rest and makes me more conscious of the books that I'm choosing to read. And hopefully I'll be more wanting to pick up, because these last few books this month, I'm not wanting to pick up. Not that they're not good books again, it's just I'm not wanting to pick up books in general, overall. So goal 3, 3 books per month. Goal number 4, cutting, this kind of goes back to the other one, cutting my physical TBR books from 21 books down to 10 books. I know to some of you guys that 21 books is not that many. To me, that is a lot of books not read. I have a ton of books in general, but I don't need to have and just keep on taking in to where I'm getting to 50, 70, 100 plus books that I haven't read, but I'm still bringing in more books. That to me is kind of wasteful in a way. Not to knock anybody who has these huge physical TBRs. My electronic TBR is like over almost 200 books, but they're not taking up space here. They're not bogging me down because it's electronic. I don't physically have them. So it's a little bit different. But these up here, I need to read, and I'm either going to keep them because I really, really enjoy them, or they need to go find another home to someone else who will enjoy them and then pass them on. Because that's to me the whole purpose of having books, is to enjoy them, and if you're not, pass them to somebody who will. So again, goal number 4 is just to whittle down, almost half it down from 21 to 10, slightly over. But also got to keep in mind this physical TBR is probably going to grow as I continue to get these boxes in as well. So I've got to balance that. If I know when I get the boxes they're not books that I want to read, even attempt, they need to go on out of my life to keep this TBR manageable. Goal number 5. I want to read at least 2 tomes throughout next year. That's 500 books that are 500 plus pages. Now, if a book is 450 or 480, I will count that as a tome because that's a really large book. And I read pretty much a lot of those. If they're like 490 something, I'm going to probably count them, but I'm going to try and reach the 500 or more. But if they're close to 500, I will count them towards that. Just for me personally, some people are very rigid and it has to be 500 or more, but if it's close to 500, then I'm good with that. So at least 2 tomes next year. Goal number 6. I want to read more in the genre of the sci-fi / horror genre, that mix. I really enjoyed the last 2 books, which was Contagion and Pitch Black. I can actually probably pull them off. That would probably be better for you guys. Alright, so both these are in space. So Contagion, I just did an independent review on this one recently, and also Pitch Black, if I can find, I don't remember if I did an independent review on this, but if I did, I will try to link both of the reviews down there for these 2 if you want to check them out and my thoughts on them. But I want to read more in this genre. They're out in space. This one was a creature. This one was kind of like a creature / entity that lived on a different planet. that was trying to take them over, did some very interesting things to these people. But anyways, I want to delve more into that. Both of those books were YA, young adult books. I wouldn't be opposed to reading adult sci-fi as well, / horror. I just need to search them out and get them, because I am finding I really am enjoying reading them as well. All right, so reading more sci-fi, that was goal number 6, sci-fi / horror. Goal number 7, this is a genre I don't read at all, and I want to kind of touch base into it, at least try them. I want to read at least 2 nonfiction books. It's not a genre that particularly draws me, but I don't want to just not ever read in a particular genre. I will try it, but it will probably never be a go-to genre for me. But I want to be a little bit more well-rounded in reading different things. So I want to at least read 2 out of that genre. So it may take me some time. It may be nature-based, it may be animal-based. I'm not huge in following different people, like celebrities. That's never been a thing of mine, but I've always liked like the Discovery Channel and things like that. So maybe if I find nonfiction on that realm, I'll be more interested in it. But a lot of times for me, reading is an escape, and a lot of, to me, nonfiction is more like studying and being in school and textbooky type stuff, and that's never been a huge draw for me. So I will try it, and I would like to at least hit my goal of 2 reading, at least 2 of them. So that's goal number 7. And then my ultimate goal number 8, is, again, I'm going to set my goal for Goodreads at 75 books, which may be a more challenge this upcoming year, because I am trying to limit myself down so I don't burn out. At least 3 books a month, and if you do the math, 3 books, if I only read 3 books times 12, that would only be 36 books. So I've got some wiggle room there. But again, I will probably read, more than 3, but I don't want to overwhelm myself, especially this time of year going towards April, which is my testing time of year. So, and also when I get the sickest between February and March. So some hints of what could happen in those months. But anyways, I do want to try to hit my goal of 75 books by the end of December next year. So anyways, these are the 8 goals that I am planning for this year, this upcoming year of 2020. Again, this last year was the starting of my channel, so I didn't really set goals. So it was a see what I can do type of thing going on. And I've really enjoyed doing this channel. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed today's video, learning about all of the goals that I want to accomplish in this upcoming year of 2020. And until my next video, I hope you have a good one. Bye!